sucker! Yeah!
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top secret project was constructing a time machine. And now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thieves Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes. Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. Upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thieves Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip.
All right, listen up, you flea bags. This here's the annual Toothpick Brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules, except that if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Fighting out of the pink corner, from parts unknown, weighing more than he should, the challenger. Let's hope he fights better than last year's contestant. May he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, you're howling hard, the Coyotes! Sweet!
Sly, this race is dangerous. They say it's called the 500 because that's how many racers have lost their lives. Also, the course has several checkpoints that you'll need to reach in time to stay in the race. Speaking of which, the only way you're going to move fast enough is to use that ball. You're going to need to stay on it the whole race.
Not a problem, because you know...
Don't say it!
That's how I roll. I feel like I'm in the circus.
No time for jokes, Sly. You better get moving.
Ugh, even my tail is tired.
You better get on the ball, Sly. That's it, Sly. Keep pushing.
Why do I feel like I'm back in prison? Oh, my legs feel like spaghetti.
Sly, time is running out.
This definitely reminds me why I prefer picking pockets.
Hurry up! The clock is ticking!
Just keep the ball spinning, Sly.
You can do this, pal! We're in a time crunch here, Sly!
Can't slow down now.
Almost there, Sly. Don't stop now!
This is the craziest race I've ever seen.
Concentrate, it's just a little further!
I feel like I'm in the circus.
No time for jokes, Sly. You better get moving.
Ugh, even my tail is tired.
Come on, Sly, get your back into it. You better get on the ball, Sly.
Better keep an eye out for that jackalope. Oh, my legs feel like spaghetti.
Faster, Sly!
Why do I feel like I'm back in prison?
Sly, time is running out!
This definitely reminds me why I prefer picking pockets.
Hurry up! The clock is ticking! That's it, Sly! Keep pushing!
Just keep the ball spinning, Sly.
Come on! You've almost got this race won!
Can't slow down now.
Almost there, Sly. Don't stop now! Excellent! You got the key, Sly! Now scram!
Oh, now that's some fine shooting! shooting right there. Well, that's it, folks. Looks like this year's champion is gonna be... Wait! Hold everything. We got ourselves a latecomer. Let's see what this pretty little lady has got.
Well, what have we here? Little lady, I know you can't be here to shoot, 'cause there ain't even no man around these parts can stand up to me.
I see what you mean. I can barely stand you myself. But if you're scared of losing, I understand.
Well, I just won the competition, so you're too late. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You just go right ahead, sweet thing. If you can beat my score, you get this here trophy. But if you lose, you gotta give me a kiss. What do you say?
Aye. This guy's breath smells like fermented gym socks.
Carmelita, we don't have a choice.
All right. I'll take your wager. But you better get ready to hand over that trophy.
And you better get ready for some serious lip wrestling.
To wipe the grin off this clown's face. It actually helps if I picture Sly's face on the targets. The only thing this creep will be kissing is that trophy. Goodbye. This guy's in for an unpleasant surprise. Don't call me Top Shot at Interpol for nothing.
What the? Oh, this ain't happening. It's like some kind of magic trick.
The only thing disappearing is your trophy, Red Eye.
Way to go, Carmelita. Now grab that key.
Okay, eyes front, everyone. The clock is ticking on this one, so we don't have time to monkey around. Toothpick's gold train is already rolling, and with the incorporation of our van, it's virtually impossible to stop. Thankfully, Tennessee was able to divert the train's route, which gives us the chance we need to catch it. First, Murray, you're going to get the van back. It's positioned near the rear of the train, acting not unlike a booster rocket. It's going to take your considerable fighting skills just to reach it. The catch is that it's being secured with a set of special magnetic locks, which can only be broken by someone of your immense strength. Once the van is free, you'll be able to catch the train and pick each of us up as we complete our tasks. Carmelita, you and I will tackle the next set of cars. I need you to use your peerless marksmanship and cover me while we make our way forward. It won't be easy. The train is crawling with guards, and they'll be gunning for both of us. Our goal is to reach a computer terminal near the middle of the train, where I'm going to do a little hacking. As we already know, Toothpick cannot stand high-pitched frequencies, particularly whistles. So I'll reroute the power and control of the steam whistles on the train engine. Something tells me this will come in handy when we finally reach him. Sly and Tennessee, you're up next. To ensure we stop Toothpick, we'll need to cover all possible escape routes. So Sly, you'll take the roof of the train. Tennessee, you'll move through the cars, where we should be able to reclaim your gold along the way, but your gunslinging will definitely be put to the test. You both should reach the engine around the same time, where you can take Toothpick down. The rest of us will catch up with you in the van. One last thing. Don't forget we're a team, and that's the only way we're going to be able to pull this off. Everyone needs to execute their part of the plan perfectly if we're going to get the van, steal the gold, and stop Toothpick. Now let's move out. We need to get to that terminal in the forward car. I just hope you brought plenty of ammunition.
I can't believe I'm helping you steal this gold.
You really should think of it as correcting history. Outstanding, Carmelita!
Crooks are through!
think we make a great team. Now to jack that terminal. All right, time for a hack attack. Yes, I'll have those whistles rigged in a jiffy.
Commencing hack.
The whistles are the key!
Oh, ouch! It's my ear holes! I think I have far to go!
Yes!
Okay, Bentley. Glad I could help out.
And yet another system falls before my skill. Go get it, boys!
About time. My trigger finger is twitching. Wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face!
Who the heck was supposed to bankroll? Because I guess idea how stressful that is? It's making me itch. I can't even scratch because it's under my arm.
Time to pay old Toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took.
Now hear this! We got intruders! This is unacceptable! When you catch them, and you better catch them, throw them off the train immediately! Well, no, wait, first, shoot them, then throw them off the train! Oh, wait, even better! Blow them up, shoot them, then throw them off the train!
This heist is gonna be my biggest yet!
Attention! I don't want nobody getting near my goal! I don't like people touching it and getting their dirty fingerprints! Alright, then I got to polish it all over again!
This here robbery's gonna be one for the record books!
Stealing it! That would just be too painful! And remember, if it's painful to me, it will be painful to you! Got it?
Why, I might have to retire after this one!
I know that some of you guards are probably wondering why you're doing this. You're thinking, what am I getting out of this? Well, I wanted to let you all know that you will be getting a bonus. Yes, when this is all over. So buy everybody the books. That's right.
Faster, Murray!
You got it, chum!
Keep her steady! Bullseye! Great job, Tennessee! We'll keep this safe for now.
Great! Keep moving forward, Tennessee!
This here robbery's gonna be one for the record books! Why, I might have to retire after this one!
Everybody keep an eye out for those blasted coopers! And when I say blasted, I mean it!
I'm gonna wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face!
Did I mention to you that I love my gold?
Time to pay old Toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took!
Touching my gold? And left. Have I mentioned that I really hate guards that let anybody touch my gold? Good. I'm glad we're clear on that. Now hear this! We got intruders! This is unacceptable! When you catch them, and you better catch them, throw them off the train immediately! Well, no, wait, first, shoot them, then throw them off the train! Oh, wait, even better! Blow them up, shoot them, then throw them off the train! Yeah! I like the last idea best! I know that some of you guards are probably wondering.
Faster, Murray!
You got it, chum!
Keep her steady! That's it, Murray! Come to Daddy! Okay, Tennessee, we'll grab the rest once we stop the train!
Yes, you're almost there!
Time to pay old Toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took. I'm gonna wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face. Why don't you bring your little runt self down here and take your whooping like a man, Sheriff?
Oh, blast you! Secret Cooper! I'm gonna lock you in the deepest, darkest hole, and I'm going to throw away the key!
Give it up, Toothpick! The fat lady is sung and you are done!
Oh, am I?
My gun! Ow!
Thanks, kid! Lou Paradox sends his regards! Adios, idiot!
Relax, pal. I'll take care of this.
It's all over, Cooper!
Break out the jailbird costume, Sly! Watch those lasers, Sly!
Why does everyone use lasers?
You look just like a flea on a hot
It's too bad you can't shoot as well as you talk. Need to focus. This guy is a windbag.
Use your costume, Sly!
That hurts my ears! Who turned on that blasted whistle?
Sly, watch out for the ball!
Who now?
Sly, watch out for those whirlwinds!
No way to jump these twisters. I'll have to avoid them.
Now's your chance, Sly!
Rascal! Leave me there!
He's done, Sly!
Oh, Cooper! You shouldn't have done that! Hold still! I'm making quick for you!
Oh, is that the best you got? Did you forget your glasses?
Let's see how you like my bang bang move!
Can't stay in one place. Gotta keep moving. Come on, Toothpick! I'm right here! Maybe you should talk less and aim more!
Sly, the whistles are the key!
That hurts my ears! Who turned on that blasted whistle?
I can't let him squash me.
Out the small whirlwind, Sly!
I should dodge these whirlwinds.
Sly, he's dizzy!
Little two-bit!
Get him, Sly! He's done, Sly!
Why, you mangy, low-down varmint scum! It's all over, Cooper!
Oh well, I guess I didn't expect him to fight fair.
My bang bang move
Can't stay in one place. Gotta keep moving.
Good job, Sly! Watch out, Sly. He's trying to smash you.
You look just like a flea on a
It's too bad you can't shoot as well as you talk.
Oh well, I guess I couldn't expect him to fight fair.
I'll make it quick for you!
Did you forget your glasses?
That hurts my ears! Who turned on that blasted whistle?
I can't let him squash me.
Try jumping those small whirlwinds.
No way to jump these twisters. I'll have to avoid them.
Get him, Sly. Sly, he's dizzy. Now's your chance, Sly. He's done, Sly. Now's your chance, Sly.
Now you got these. Oh, my ear hole. Ouch.
Well, well. Look at what the cat drug in.
Oh.
Looks like this here's our stop.
Sly, we got a real problem.
I think I just took care of that, Bentley.
No, Sly, the train is headed for a broken bridge.
I'm guessing that wasn't part of the plan?
Sly, you have to get off that train. Jump to the van.
Murray, hit the brakes!
They're not working! And I can't shut down the rockets!
What? You idiots! You called this a plan? Ugh, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew I should have had you send me back to Paris. Ugh, I can't believe it's going to end like this.
What in tarnation are they doing? And I was just wondering where that gold had got to. Bentley!
Sorry, Murray. This has to work.
Hey, that's my necklace!
Here goes nothing.
As the van hurtled into the ravine, it felt like we were in slow motion. The thought that our adventures were over flashed through my mind as I braced for the crash. Then, in desperation, Bentley grabbed the closest thing at hand, Murray's Australian fossil necklace, and used it in the time machine. He saved our lives. But now, we had no idea where we were headed. We held on as the van was sucked through the wormhole, tumbling around like a cork in the ocean. Who knew where we'd land? And more importantly, when? things weren't going very well. We'd landed somewhere, from the looks of it, prehistoric. I was slightly concerned when Bentley broke out the dinosaur repellent, but that was the least of my worries. The crash landing had damaged the van, so the time machine wasn't working properly. Not only was traveling back to Paris impossible, but we couldn't even raise Dimitri on the transceiver. Also, we still had no idea how the Paradox had managed to develop his own time machine. And that was a scary thought. Carmelita was still really hot about things. I just wanted a chance to explain, to tell her how sorry I was for getting her mixed up in all of this. Before we had a chance to talk, she stormed off in a rage. I tried going after her, but I figured that wasn't the best idea. Our conversation would have to wait, at least until she holstered that pistol. We decided the first order of business was figuring out where and when we were. And then, how we were going to repair the van. Otherwise, we'd have to get used to living in a cave, permanently.
Bad news just got worse, Sly. Looks like a couple of pieces of the time drive broke off in that crash landing. I need you to track down the missing components ASAP. Fortunately, the advanced trajectoral management processor is still functional, so I was able to calculate their most likely positions. Unfortunately, they seem to have landed in some dangerous terrain. The temporal sprocket appears to have fallen close to some pterodactyl nests, and I'm afraid one of these prehistoric penguins might have gotten its flippers on the gravity encabulator. Oh, they may look cute, but those little devils are nasty. This isn't gonna be a simple pickup, Sly. Get some photos of their precise locations, and I'll analyze them to formulate a plan. But watch your back. I don't think we're the first guests at this party. See the structure on that mountain? It appears to be some kind of conveyor belt system. Definitely not Ice Age technology. Get a picture of that machinery, too. I smell a rat. Or possibly something even worse.
Bentley, have you heard anything from Carmelita?
Sorry, Sly. I think maybe she just needs to cool off. For what it's worth, I'm just as worried about Penelope.
I know, pal. And we're gonna get her back. Promise.
Sly. Getting a shot of that pterodactyl took some skill.
Yeah, let's come back when I don't look so appetizing.
Okay, that conveyor belt does not belong here. The question is, what is it being used for? Perfecto, Sly! I'll find a way to pry the encabulator out of their dastardly beaks.
I don't know, Bentley. These little guys don't look so bad to me.
Sly, I'm picking something up. Look for a building that resembles an arena, and let's take a closer look. My thermo vision is picking up a lot of activity there.
You got it, pal.
One, two, got a masterpiece for you! Yeah.
Sly, get a shot of that guy and maybe we could identify him.
Okay, no way this guy dug that bling up around here.
No, you're absolutely right, Sly. He definitely doesn't belong here. This whole place demands an investigation. Let's start by figuring out who we're dealing with here. Good job, Sly. Now head back to the hideout. Sly, we need to figure out what that bear is up to. That crack in the wall looks like the perfect entrance. But you'd better keep a low profile until we know what's going on.
I hear you, pal. Still no word from Carmelita?
Don't worry, Sly. I'm sure we'll hear from her soon.
I heard when Joe messed up, the boss turned him into a coat for that Paradox guy. Yeah, that Paradox is bad news. I heard last time he was here, he yanked this one guy's tusks, just for fun. Ouch. Yeah, good luck talking to the ladies without any tusks.
Watch yourself, Sly, and don't alert the guards.
I hear you, pal. Wow, I'm glad I'm not that poor guy. What's weird is that he looks kind of familiar.
Wait. Holy missing links! Sly, that's a prehistoric raccoon. I wonder if he could be...
My ancestor?
It's a distinct possibility. Let's help him out. Sly, I have an idea, but you need to get that saber-toothed tiger skin. Just don't let the guards see you.
I'm on it, Bentley. 1 tiger skin coming up. Well, look who's at the party. Why am I not surprised he's part of this?
That caveman's club. Doesn't it look almost like a cane? Sly, you need to hurry. I think you might want to use the paraglider here, Sly.
This guy's painting is not improving my opinion of him.
Forget about the art. See that key? I bet it unlocks that door.
Right. Time for some real art. The art of pickpocketing.
Van Gogh ain't got nothing on me. Come on now! Hold that big fool still! Ah, Grizz, you paint so sweet, it looks good enough to eat.
You got the key! Go grab that tiger skin, Sly! Excellent, Sly! Now get that tiger skin!
Not really my color, but I'll make it work.
Way to go, Sly! Now get going! Outstanding, Sly! That saber-tooth skin is just what we need! If I know my biomechanics, try using a leap to cross that gap! Press and hold the R2 button to target that post. Then press the X button to leap to the target. Perfect, Sly! You got it, Sly! Sly, you can even use that outfit to take out enemies from a distance. Try targeting the guard across that gap.
Yo, make it quick with that stick! The Grizz don't play! I ain't got all day! Now that's what I'm talking about! Here's the cheese! Now I want to talk to your boss about my goods!
The guards on those pedestals are the ones restraining him, Sly. Take them out and he should be free.
Looks easy enough.
Be careful, Sly. If you're caught, you'll never get it out of there. This is the perfect situation for your cyclone pounce. I've run comparison tests, facial features, fur length, tail volume, and according to them all, that cave raccoon is definitely your ancestor. I believe you found the very first Cooper.
I'm not sure I see the resemblance, but I'll take your word for it, Bentley. Hey, big guy, what do you say we get out of here? Well, no, we've never met. But a reliable source tells me we're distantly related. I'm not sure what to say. It's truly amazing to meet you. What's your name? My name's Sly. Sly Cooper. What's yours? Right. How about I just call you Bob?
He's right, Sly. You two should get out of there before more guards show up.
Come on, follow me. Okay, I guess we'll do it your way. We got Bob safely back to the hideout, where everyone took an immediate liking to him. And he took an immediate interest in our gadgets. While he was busy, Bentley provided the background on his former captor. The guy's name was Grizz, and he'd made his fame in the art world. Once a common street thug, he'd been thrust into the limelight when he was plucked from the gutter and made famous by a prominent pop artist. Grizz's primitive artwork was hailed as a brilliant new style called paleo graffiti, and for a while he enjoyed a celebrity status. His fame was short-lived, however, when people realized his art was really just bad. Resentful, he returned to his criminal roots, quickly becoming the top art thief on Interpol's most wanted list. One of Carmelita's main targets, it was now clear how he'd managed to evade her capture for so long. After we pried Bob away from Bentley's tools, he explained how Grizz had appeared and started harvesting all the pterodactyl eggs in the area, eliminating his role as food provider for the tribe and greatest egg thief ever. Depressed, he'd gone into a slump and gotten out of shape, which allowed Grizz to capture him and take the new tool he'd invented to help him steal eggs. So it looked like the very first Cooper cane had been stolen as well. Great. We may have rescued Bob from the arena, but we still needed to find out what sort of operation Grizz was running for La Paradox, and why it involved stealing all the eggs. We also needed Bob's help to find the rest of the van parts, and that meant we had to get him back into climbing shape, fast.
Okay, Murray, we need Bob's help to recover the lost components, but he's in terrible condition. It's up to you to get him back into climbing shape.
No problem, Bentley. The Murray knows what it takes to be a champion. All right, listen up. Playtime is over. Your job is to get back in shape, and my job is to make that happen. To do that, the Murray is taking your training to the next level. Look around. We'll be using your standard training exercises: slippery slope, penguin popper, sumo slap, duck and cover, super sling, and whack-a-chump. Okay, so maybe they're not your standard exercises, but they are Murray approved, so let's get started. Like the Murray, you need to develop your reaction speed, and not just at the dinner table. You want to hit your opponent at just the right instant. Time your attack and whack the opponent when he's in front of you. Oh yeah! Swing for the fences! Keep your eye on the birdie! You should be thinking home run! Way to go, Slugger! You probably could do it all day, but the Penguins would get irritable. To be a true warrior, you need to develop accuracy. The Murray can hit the bullseye while standing on his head. The key is concentration, so take a good look at those pterodactyls. See the targets they're holding? Put my little pals in that sling and show them how real birds fly. When you hit enough targets, you win. Make those penguins fly! Take your time, but not too much time. Concentrate on the targets. Yeah, great shooting, kid, but don't get cocky. A real fighter knows when to strike and when to back off. Like whether or not to have one more pepperoni and chocolate chip burrito. To make these split-second calls, you need precision. Our little penguin pals are gonna start popping out of those holes, along with some fakes. Just make sure you hit the real birds. Put the smack down on those clowns! Right! Just remember to aim for the real penguin! Be careful! These guys are tricky! Hit a fake penguin and you're gonna get rocked! Oh yeah! That's picking your punches, chum! During my illustrious sumo career, I developed the strength to move my opponent, no matter how big. I also won the ramen eating championship, but that's another story. To develop this kind of power, you have to push yourself. All right, your opponent is ready. When the two of you meet, you better find your strength. If you don't, he's gonna slap you in the next week. When you can move him out of the ring, you'll be done here. Use your power! Don't let him back you up! Come on, move that big bird! using your strength, champ! Using advanced training techniques, the Murray has gained the balance of a mountain goat. Now I'm gonna pass my secret on to you. It's simple. You stand in the middle of the ice, and my little helpers will shake things up. All you have to do is keep that egg in one piece. Keep shifting. That's using your balance. Don't let those penguins scramble your egg. Yeah, your balance is bad. Way to stay on your feet, kid. When you've been fighting as long as the Murray, you develop cat-like reflexes. But, like, without all the hairballs and stuff. To do this, you have to keep your focus. This exercise is simple. Dodge the penguins. If you can dodge a penguin, you can dodge anything. Figure out where those birds are going, then get out of the way. Good going, Bob. That's how you focus. Bob, you've got what it takes. You earned those medals, but there's one last test. You've got to put it all together. Everything at once. Sort of like a triple-decker pizza. You know what you gotta do. Now make the Murray proud.
Okay, Murray, this is the place. My readings show the temporal sprocket is somewhere in that cliff area. You'll need to climb that rock wall to reach it. But first, it looks like you're gonna have to clear out that crowd of guards.
No problem. I'll use the beatdown I'm about to give those chumps for a warm-up. Then I'll get your doohickey back.
Murray, I realize you volunteered for this one, but are you sure you're ready for that climb?
Come on, Bentley. The Murray was born ready.
Murray, this doesn't look like it's working.
Just give me a minute. I almost got it.
Murray, I'm sure you could do it, but we just don't have the time. We need to move fast here. I'm going with Plan B.
Wait. You don't mean...
Yep, I'm calling it Bob.
Great! The Murray just got benched.
Relax, Murray. Climbing's his specialty. Besides, you should be proud. You were the one that trained him. Why don't you come back to the hideout and have a snack?
I'm not hungry. Whoa! So this is what it feels like.
Okay, Bob. I know Murray got you ready. Now it's time to get you climbing again. You have to navigate around obstacles or break through them. Press the square button to pound the wall. That should break through any obstacle you run into. Press the X button to jump across any gaps in the rock. Slide down quickly. Press and hold the R1 button. Okay, big guy, try putting on that binocular. Your eyes? Put it on over your eyes. Yes, that thing will help you see great distances. And I'm not really inside, but I don't have time to explain. My readings show the sprocket is close. It's somewhere just above your position. No. Sorry, you're not any closer. We call that a zoom lens. Just keep climbing. You'll have to jump across that gap. Very nice. You really are a natural. Watch out for ice beetles. Look out for ice beetles. These things give a whole meaning to the word frostbite. don't want to wind up with egg on your face. Sorry, just some futuristic humor. Interesting. This must be the supply portion of Prison's egg operation. I wonder what you use them for. No wonder the pterodactyls are all riled up. Grizz is stealing all their eggs. Good, you're almost to the nest. Yes, there's the sprocket. Careful, it looks like she's gone, but you never know. Well, that's not entirely surprising. Actually, that is one huge reptile. But more importantly, it looks like we need to reach those higher nests now. I was hoping you'd say that. There's the sprocket, Bob. That mama pterodactyl must have broken free, but she's sticking around because all these babies are still captive. Don't worry, we will help them, but first we have to get that sprocket back. You sound just like Sly. Be careful you don't wake her or those babies up. I don't think she'll be very happy to see you. Don't wake those babies. You don't want to attract Mama Pterodactyl's attention. I knew it! Those little tuxedo terrors are the real pests!
They're just penguins, Bentley.
Oh, sure, that's what you say now. But you just wait. It looks like they've torn my gravity encabulator apart. You're gonna have to track down each piece to real...
Well, it looks like I've got some birds to round up. Here, little penguins. I promise I won't squeeze you too hard.
That's it, Murray! Don't let him get away!
Okay, little guy. This is...
Excellent expectoration, Murray. I hope it doesn't smell too fishy.
Hey, Bentley? Where's Carmelita? I kinda miss her.
Oh, she's around. You know how independent she is.
She's ticked at Sly again, isn't she?
Yeah. Nice grab, Murray.
Okay. Come on, time to call it.
Great! Now we're getting somewhere.
I thought I was the muscle on this team, not some guy we just met.
What was that?
Tuxedo for camouflage.
Grab him, Murray! That's the last one!
Sorry, pal. For what it's worth.
You did it, Murray!
Big deal. So I make birds barf.
Yeah, but you're the best I've ever seen!
Really? Gee, thanks, Bentley. Hey, you know what? I think I'm getting hungry.
Great! The sooner you get those pieces back here, the sooner you eat.